Today I'm going to be interviewing my mom. My mom means a lot to me because she is always there for me, and she takes care of me. My mom is always supporting me in everything that I am passionate about. Another reason why I love my mom is because she has always encouraged me and tells me how proud she is of me. I also wanted to interview her because she has taken me and my family on a lot of family vacations and loved me since the day I was born, and that is why I chose to interview my mom. Do you think voting is important?
Yes.
Why do you think voting is important?
I think it's a right that people have, U.S. citizens. It's something that not everybody gets to do. So I think when you are of age and you have that right as a citizen, you need to make a vote, because all votes matter and your voice matters. So it's very hard for people to complain about issues or want to make changes in the world if they're not even doing their best to try to make their decision and their voice be heard. So I think if you have the option and the right to vote, that you should take that opportunity. That way you can't complain about things that you want to see change in the world.
Okay. What are some other things that may be important as an American?
I think it's very important to follow just basic rules as an American as well as a human. I mean, a lot of rules are in place that people don't believe in or want to follow. I mean, simple things such as speeding or stopping at the lights and the stop signs and all the things. But all those small laws and rules are very important. And then, of course, there's bigger rules and laws, shoplifting and murder and theft and all those kinds of things. So it's very important to follow rules. Rules are in place for a reason. And they're there for people to follow. That way the world can be hopefully a better place.
Okay. What do you hope to see in the years to come for America?
I hope that the world continues to improve instead of get worse. There's a lot of meanness and sadness in the world. I mean, every time you turn on the radio or the news or look through articles, it's another school shooting or a bombing or a war, or somebody's been hurt or injured or left a baby in a hot car. I mean, it's just very sad as a human as well as a parent to think about you raising two kids into this world that's not very safe. So I hope through the years that there is change for the better. I hope that people make better choices. I hope people continue to pray, and I think a religious piece is part of that. So I want to see the world get better and get stronger, and I don't want to see all the meanness and the sadness in the world that unfortunately is going on right now.
Okay. Do you vote in elections?
Yes, I do vote in elections.
Okay.
I started voting when I could at 18, and I'm almost 40, so I voted every opportunity that I could, every 4 years.
All right. Do you think the voting age should be 18, or do you think it should be higher?
That's kind of a tricky question, but I feel like it shouldn't be 18. I feel like it should be higher. I feel, myself included in this, a lot of those 18-year-olds are in high school, and I don't think they have a very informed decision of all the things that they are voting for. I think a lot of the students, or I should say students, children, end up voting based on what their parents believe. I don't think they're as educated as they are, and I, as myself, was an 18 in high school. My parents were Republican and conservative and all the things, and that's who I voted for. I don't think a lot of those students at that age have a very informed decision, so I think you need to be older and wiser and have the facts. I mean, I think if you're voting for the President of the United States and you can't even drink an alcoholic beverage, I think there's something wrong with that. So I think the voting age should be older, in my opinion.
Okay, that's understandable. Do you like the president that we have now?
I can't say that I like or dislike him. I did not vote for him. He was not my choice. I don't follow politics well enough to say if I like or don't like him. I do know that it cost my gas tank quite a bit more now to fill up. I don't like that aspect of the new election, but other than that, I can't really say that Biden has affected my life in an impactful way.
All right. All right. Something that I learned about my mom is she knows a bit about being an American. And like I said in the beginning, the reason I chose my mom is because I knew that she was going to be willing to come out to this interview today.